go. We're in. It's Foxhole Radio. It's your boy Speed Dog, your dog in the house.
Yeah.
We're back. We've been running around doing some things. Thank you for listening to Foxhole. In the house we got
Tyron Turner.
You want to put a little more energy in that, bro?
Not really.
Okay, cool. In the house.
Standing on top of the comedy castle, wait for the next topic to tackle. It is the Mr. TDP, Mr. 123 Knox, baby, right here on this microphone.
Oh,
you got all that on that note?
He must have just got to listen to Curtis Blow or something.
It's all in the mental. Shout out to Brooklyn, March 9th.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Also in the house, DJ Always over there on the wheels of steel. Always. You good? Cool. We waiting on the main man to get down. Till then, we're going to do our thing. The number to call into if you got any questions. Maybe you're going to write down some stuff we're going to be talking about.
We're going to write down the Lakers just won.
Did they?
Yes,
wow.
we beat
really gonna count that
OKC T-turn on the Sunday. Jody Meeks finished up with 42 points.
Anyway.
Wow. So everybody just trying to score all these points all of a sudden. Everybody's trying to show they got it. They can,
we'll get to
score.
That in a second.
We'll
number
get
to call.
No, Lakers won. Yeah, I know you don't want to talk about it. But we
number to call into is 855-369-9898.
What's that number again, Speedy?
855-369-9898.
All right.
Drop. Yeah, do that. Ty, you just got back in town, man.
Yeah, man. I just got back in. I don't know where I was at, cause.
Oh, okay.
I mean, damn, Speedy.
Well, as long as you weren't in Malaysia, that's all.
I thought you was on that flight.
What happened in Malaysia?
Who? Say it again.
What happened? What happened out there?
It's a V in there somewhere. I like that.
Community. It's a Q in there somewhere.
Somebody help me.
He said, "What happened in Malaysia?" I like when black folks try to squeak past a word. I do it sometimes.
You just did it. Squeak.
I won't say it.
Speedy, you look like an OG right now. You got the LA hat on. You look like an OG.
Representing them Dodgers, man.
Okay.
Call in. We got a lot of things we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Oscar time.
Wow.
Did you go out?
Did I go out for the Oscars? Yeah. No, man. I just kind of chilled. I watched it a little bit, though.
Cool. Some people got it, and my boy didn't get one.
Who didn't get one?
Who's your
Leonardo.
Oh, man.
Leonardo should have got one.
Lamborghini, what you say? Lee Darbo. Is that an actor? Who is Lee Darbo, Speedy?
Yo.
I'm not aware of who is Lee Darbo.
Yo, the Wolf of Wall Street was off the hook.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
They were sniffing cocaine off booty. I mean, I don't know why I'm highlighting that part. No, I've never done that. I just watched it.
The booty or the cocaine?
What do you mean? Everything I do is made for a woman. Everything I do is to a woman.
That's right. That's right, T-Turn.
Sam Mitchell, me.
Right.
Look here.
Hilarious.
Who is Sam Mitchell?
I'm sorry.
Oops.
What's his name? Michael Mitchell? Michael Samms?
Michael Samms?
Yeah.
Him.
Oh, well.
Linebacker, right?
We'll be talking about him later on. How do you go to Combine and not do well?
He didn't do well?
Should have brought his boyfriend with him.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, Speedy. Hold up.
Motivation?
Hold up, Speedy. Are you saying that he should have brought his date?
Yeah.
Wow.
In the house.
In the draft?
Crazy.
Smallest T-shirt known to man.
Wow, really?
Apparently, they must be on sale because I can't find one
that's a nice top.
Does it zip up in the back?
That's a nice top.
How do you get your T-shirts that tight, bro?
Speedy, some people want to get in shape.
I'm in shape.
You know what I mean?
I went to the doctor. He said, Mr. Caldwell, you're doing fine.
You in shape of an octagon.
I just want to do other roles.
Oh,
as opposed to the
dinner rolls.
Fat guy walks in the background.
How you doing, Foxx?
As opposed to heavy set man. Every time you get those kind of sides.
Right.
Heavy set man too.
Heavy set man too.
Fat back mountain.
Fat back mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Blubber boy goes to
when
Hollywood.
We doing Fat Albert. I mean, those are the types of things that you get.
I'm actually
Speedy.
sexy. I'm losing weight. I lost 30.
Speedy, you're sexy in certain countries.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like in a cannibalistic country, they would look at you like, tasty treat.
The food here is edible.
Huh?
Where you been?
Man, Speedy, I've been around the world.
You won't answer my text and nothing, bro.
Sometimes, man, you got to cut loose the sandbags.
There you go.
You got to save yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I had to stop. I'm looking at the text going, he ain't hit me back. I got about 35
Sometimes, and then that's a little same-sex marriage. After a couple of texts, you understand, as a, real niggas to be like, okay,
yeah.
He ain't in love with you, Speedy.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
You missed my birthday.
You send him a text with your shirt off. You really don't respond.
Anytime you send me a selfie, and I'm like, oh, man, what's going on? Jesus Christ. Get the point.
Yeah.
So how you been, man? You good?
I've been really good. I want to give a shout out to Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Niagara Falls came out and really represented, and it was a different crowd. Mm-hmm. It was predominantly Caucasian, which was very good. We're going mainstream. But they had a ball, man. And Niagara Falls is one of the is it 7 wonders of the world or 8 wonders of the world? It's 7 wonders.
It's 7.
It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So shout out to Niagara Falls. They came out and represented. I don't even know what I did, Speedy. People were asking me, what type of show are you doing? I said, I didn't even really know I had a show, but I saw it on my calendar. Next thing you know, I'm in Niagara Falls, and there was a band. But we knew what to do once we got there. We told their ass up. Shout out to Tank, who had a little trouble at the border, but he made it.
Oh, okay.
He had a little trouble at the border, but he made it.
What happened?
Something
to go to Niagara?
You need a passport, Speedy. You can see.
Yeah, well,
as you can see.
Not the car, but the
as you can
paperwork.
Yeah, as you can see. So Tank got in and absolutely destroyed.
Cool.
Then we went from Niagara Falls. We went to Atlantic City. Shout out to Atlantic City.
Wow.
Revel was banging. And
Revel?
Then, Revel. Yeah, that was the name of the hotel. And the crowd was amped, ready. They were surprised again with Tank, American crowd, so it was hotter. And then last night, gotta give a shout out to Foxx Woods.
What is that?
Connecticut. At the MGM Casino. Packed house. Shout out to all those ladies out there that just really enjoyed themselves. Another stunning performance by all of us. And when I mean all of us, we actually take the show into the crowd. At one point, we go into the crowd and we do a couple of songs actually inside the crowd. So the whole crowd was performing. And once again, Tank, delivered a fantastic performance. We gave away $3,000 yesterday, which I didn't have. I didn't think.
Yeah, to pat your pockets.
I was saying who's gonna be the best dancer tonight, and we thought we got by because the first round nobody got it. I was like, phew. Good. $3,000 I could use for these lightweight strippers I know.
All right.
And next thing you know, a girl just came on stage and just wore that shit out. And we ended up giving her the $3,000. So it was a fantastic night. And here I am. Flew all morning because I didn't want to miss Foxxo.
We know you didn't want to be here.
I appreciate that too.
Under contract. Anyway, it's Foxxo Radio. What's cracking?
Other than cracking your ass.
It's going down. It's a balmy 82. Man, shout out to the East Coast.
Nice.
My goodness.
Nice here.
I hate it for you. I hear that the East Coast is climbing out. It was 50 degrees. In Niagara Falls, it was very interesting. For some reason, Caucasian males, they just don't really feel the cold like African-American males do. Yeah. So as I'm walking in Niagara Falls, and it's literally 18 degrees below zero, I see, the white guy with the shorts set on, just walking
and
through.
Split toes with the split toes
on the bounty dude.
Just whistling. And then he looked at me, and I'm not lying on this, Speedy. He said, hey, I hear tomorrow it's going to be up to 3.
Wow.
Get my suntan lotion. I don't want to burn. I was like, it was absolutely amazing on how used to the cold they are. But, man, we had a great time there.
So Niagara Falls, were you outside?
No one outside, but when I went to the falls.
Oh, yeah, I see the falls.
You ever have your clothes freeze?
Oh.
Yeah, my clothes had frozen.
Wow, you had jeans on?
I had jeans on, but when I got inside, I was like, wait a minute, something's going on, and my clothes had frozen.
How close were you to the water?
Did they end up getting wet?
No, I didn't get wet, but I was right close to the joint right there on the bridge.
That's your first time, right?
No, Speedy, I've been in Niagara Falls several times. I'm a celebrity.
I can't tell.
I get out.
I can't tell.
Speedy ain't been past Inglewood. It's not your fault.
You know what I'm saying? I get out, Speedy. No, but I went a long time ago, and you get on the boat, and several people have died. Trying to either go off of a barrel, or people have tried to hang glide. One dude tried to parachute off the motherfucker.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? No African Americans, however. Just had to throw that little factoid in.
No, not even a thought.
You know what, Charles?
Go on and jump, nigga.
You make a hell of a thing of Kool-Aid with all that water. we had an interesting week,
Fox,
right?
What's up?
You're fresh back from the Oscars. Can you
Fantastic.
Can you explain the pizza?
What?
Because they have pictures of you and your daughter eating pizza on the front row.
Well, what happened was that Ellen was smart. It's a 4-hour show, 4.5-hour show. Ellen, I thought, was fantastic.
Yes,
and at a certain point, you are starving. So me and my daughter, we had like little snacks in our purse, but I picked the wrong shit. Right. I had some Earth Nutra, whatever the shit I'm trying to be.
You have a fruit roll up?
Some shit like that.
Okay.
You didn't join Herbalife, did you?
Not enjoying Herbalife.
Okay, cool.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but
What happened?
It's a cult.
Oh, hilarious. So I had some stuff in my bag, but it wasn't working out. So Ellen was smart, man, brought the pizza out. Everybody had a chance to eat some pizza. Now, here's what's funny.
Oh, they said you had called that.
No, but here's what's funny. A lot of people were fronting like they wasn't,
I don't eat pizza.
Nigga, when I say that, Bradley Cooper was not fucking around with that pizza. And what was crazy was I said, Brad, let me get a piece of that. He said, oh, yeah, sure. But when he gave me the piece, the whole shit left and went the other way. That motherfucker was like, God damn it. So people was really trying to get their pizza. Now, the picture that they took that got the most tweets.
Wow, that was
a fantastic. But what I don't know if people are aware, the picture that Corinne Foxx took was the second most tweeted.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was like 30,000. And I don't know nothing about all that. I let my people do the tweeting or whatever. Right. But she said it usually doesn't get up to like 30,000 or whatever.
It was out the pizza place. Since then, they've had to, because it's banana.
Yeah.
They got lines. They got
Speedy's Pizza.
Speedy's Pizza.
They got lines around the corner because of that.
Oh yeah.
And it's off the chain.
That's
right
how
now.
it goes.
So Jay, I want to ask a question.
Sure.
As I was watching the Oscars, right, I seen you perform with For Real, and I seen Corinne perform.
Yeah.
For real. And I seen Corinne, and I was trying to figure out the name of the song was Happy, but I was trying to figure out how did that all come about.
Well, what happened was that Pharrell asked us to come on stage with him because he was being shout out to Pharrell, man, fantastic year, producer of the year. The hats, everything works. But we had went to his celebration of his party a couple of nights before, a private party. Speedy.
Yeah. I texted you.
Yeah. And so this time we go to the Oscars. He wants us to come on and show some camaraderie, and I thought it was great, man. Like a flashback to the old school Hollywood, how people would work together and do things like that. So we went out there and we had a great time. I'm glad my daughter went, man. You know, she was sort of flipping the coin that she wasn't going to go. She had a great time, and I think she looked beautiful. So shout out to Corinne Marie Fox. But for real, man, just a fantastic to be in front of that crowd and get the crowd going, and people really embrace it. So shout out to Pharrell. It was a fantastic night. I mean, everybody looked great.
Mark Hop he looked great too.
Who's that?
The guy that wasn't he nominated from the pirate movie, Speedy. Help me out.
Who's
it's your story?
Oh, Captain.
Oh, my man, the Somalian.
Yeah, and you know what? I had to get. It threw me a little bit.
What did he mix with, Jay? I just want for the
Somalian and starvation.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't know.
TDP, you can't do. You can't.
He said was he mixed Somalian and starvation?
No, because somebody was telling me that he had that his root canal was mixed with peanut griddle or something.
Only on the Foxhole is Foxhole Radio.
I didn't know.
I must admit, just my honest reaction is that I was a little thrown because, usually when you watch a movie, we get in the character, there's a makeup situation involved, we disappear into character.
You come back.
He didn't quite disappear.
He was in character already, right?
Yeah. It was a little getting.
It's a good look, you said.
No, because you are an Oscar alumni, so you know the ins and outs of how it goes. Bless us with something. Okay, thank you.
I am so happy for that young man to be.
He didn't win, did he?
No, he didn't win, but.
The nomination is...
But he was such a fantastic light. But, look, niggas, you know how we be... Yeah. You know how we look. Like, black folks was hitting me.
I couldn't sink my teeth in why he didn't win.
The truth about it is...
Foxhole Radio, we're talking about the Oscars right now. It was a little getting used to, but you know what? God bless him. He's coming from his native. Now, I hear in his native and where he's from.
Oh, he's the man.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they actually like.
Hilarious.
Oh, that's sexy out there.
That's the shit.
Were you surprised your boy didn't win?
Leonardo DiCaprio, listen, I'm a huge fan of his. I believe that they got it right. Okay. I believe they got it right. I believe that when you look at the performance of Matthew McConaughey, it was that performance. It got it right for what they were looking for. Artistic. Now, the reason that I felt like Leo should have gotten a nod, a nod, is because I believe that he hasn't gotten his just due from all of his other.
He's a Susan Lucci.
Yeah, in a sense, it's beginning to be. Sort of that pattern. Like you look at Martin Scorsese, not until the very twilight of his career is when he was given. But I think that they got it right. I think the performance Jared Leto and Matthew McConaughey turned in was fantastic. Right. But I also believe that Leonardo DiCaprio is the best actor that we got out there.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at what he did in Wolf of Wall Street, he touched every base.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's great for our art. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, he got swag, he got the girls, and sometimes it looks too flashy, maybe, for the Academy. I don't know. I can't really speak for it, but they got it right. But once again, huge Leonardo DiCaprio fan. Keep doing your thing.
For sure,
Leonardo.
Y'all need to do something.
Love that.
Man.
Love that.
That would be dope.
We'd love to. And it was, and now, you look at Lupita. You look at what Lupita did, man. Fantastic job, man. And so beautiful in her speech. Her speech was absolutely amazing. She got a lot of fans.
She's good in Nonstop. She plays a airline stewardess.
Yeah, well, I hope that young lady works even more. There is the supporting actress category curse.
Okay.
That usually when a person wins the supporting actor category, they fade. Monique, to name. You
want to put Monique in it?
I mean, that's a lot. It's a lot of people who won supporting, and Cuba Gooding, a lot of people that have won those awards, and they it's tough, But hopefully she'll get a chance to keep on working.
Jay, by you winning an Oscar and seeing how the woman, how she won the Oscar, whatever. Do you feel that by her being a slave, what's your take on that? Do you feel like, I just want to know your take on it.
I think this is that anytime you talk about slavery for black people, it's always uncomfortable. You're always going to be uncomfortable. You're never going to look at a slave movie and go,
that was hot.
I like that. You're never going to say that. But what you have to do is you have to look past that when you're talking about the artistic version of it and say, wow, what a fantastic performance. Unfortunately, slavery still hurts. Right. When you look at 12 Years Slave and people were asking, why wasn't necessarily the biggest movie in box office or different from Django? What Django was able to do was able to allow you to emotionally pay for it. Like, as black folks, we have an emotional tab. We can pay for the word nigga in Django because of the way the word nigga was landing in Django. Right. We had enough emotional finance. Now in Django, however, Quentin Tarantino decided, which I think was smart, not to put the rape scenes in.
Right.
So by not putting the rape scenes in and some of the other things that really we know have gone on, he felt like we didn't have enough emotional finance to pay for that.
Right.
And so he gave us an opportunity to look back at those times, but look back at it in a heroic sense, because there were guys like Django that existed. Right. 12 Years Slave, however, it gives you a real depiction of how rough slavery was. Chris Rock did a concert in New York and said, if a person watches a movie like a slave movie and the person that were the people that were slave owners aren't uncomfortable, then it didn't do its job. Right. So 12 Years Slave makes you feel uncomfortable. When you see Fassbender's performance, it's a fantastic performance, but it's still, any person with any type of heart would go like, how can a man be that ruthless? Right. But in the same time, that's the way it was. I mean, at that time, we were not considered human. And so when you look at Lupita's performance, her performance still rings out with what we're dealing with now today when it comes to dark-skinned people in our country. Only we don't like to talk about it. Right. When I got a chance to go down to the Peace March in Miami, when I went down there, the reason that I took a plethora of people with different colors and different shades to show camaraderie, but there were a lot of people that were dark-skinned people who were saying, my kids are being killed because their music was too loud or because some guy felt he was threatened. He pulls out a gun and he kills them. And so those dark-skinned people don't have a voice. Right. It's the same way with what Lupita was saying. I picked 500 pounds of cotton. I doubled what everybody else on this plantation did. And I don't know if you guys seen the movie, but you should see it. After she did that, after I picked the 500, you still beat me, you whipped me, you won't even let me get clean. So that was a prolific point, not only just for the movie, but for us as a society. But who wants to look at that? Right. It's tough. And I sat and I talked to those guys and said, you know what, if you really want that, and God bless him, because I talked to Brad Pitt and I said, listen, if you really want to get that message out, you really want to let people know what this movie was about, don't stop with the movie. And now they're going to put it in the school systems, and people are going to get a chance to see it. But like I said, it's tough. If you are, I was talking to Morris Chestnut, and I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this. I was talking to his wife. She says, it's just hard for me to watch those images. We worked so hard to get to where we are right now. And so when you watch those images, you know, it puts you in a different place. People after watching 12 Years Slave, both black and white and other were in restaurants talking about the movie for hours and hours.
Right.
So I applaud 12 Years Slave. I applaud them for what they did. I applaud Lupita for being such a strong person, and hopefully her career keeps budding.
Yeah. Hey, you got a phone call. We got Ricky from Mississippi in the house on the Fox. So what's up, Ricky?
M-I, cricket letter, I, cricket letter, I, humpback.
I know you. I know you're a big man.
You're not telling my daughter how to spell that. She's 5 years old.
I know you're a busy man, but I just heard you giving Leonardo a shout out, but I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, because I think you're the all-around best performer, whether it's singing, comedian, acting, all the above, whatever you put your mind to.
Thank you, man. Hey, man, I put that in your credit account later on, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that money off in there, baby.
It's called humble. He's humble, man. It's called humble.
Shout out. I know you're a busy man, and everything, but I just want to let you son keep doing what you're doing.
All right, baby. Thank you,
Appreciate
Mississippi,
that,
baby. M-I, cricket letter, I, cricket letter, I, humpback, I, Mississippi down.
Number to
there.
call into is 855-369-9898. You want to talk to Fox or Speedy or Teeter?
Tyron Turner.
Tyron Turner.
It's going down.
So did you have mad fun? Did you meet somebody you had met before?
I met somebody that I didn't meet before. I met Jennifer Lawrence's mom.
Wow.
She's off the chain. Shout out to her right now. She's completely off the chain. She says, you coming down to Louisville? You coming down to the Kentucky Derby? Don't you fucking lie to me. You better come down there.
She jammed
Are you
you
going
up.
to come down to the Kentucky Derby, Jamie? I was like, yeah, I'm coming. Don't you look me in my eyeball and lie to me. Now,
Boy.
you could tell where Jennifer got her spunk from. She would not let me leave. She gets right up. I'm going to send you a picture. I'm going to post this picture of what happened later on. She gets right up to my face, like right on my forehead. You know, my breath is humming and all kinds of
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
You just had a doo-doo burger.
Right, you know what I mean? And she's right in my grill and wore me out for like 10 to 15 minutes about coming to the Kentucky Derby. So Foxhole Radio is going to the Kentucky Derby. We're gonna have a great with Jennifer Lawrence's mom. Even I looked at the father and said, how do you deal with this? Hey, man, I just drank, man.
That's what I do, buddy.
But she was fantastic. She was absolutely amazing. I'm going to find that.
Find that.
This
You got a
picture.
phone call. We got Tony in Georgia. Tony, you there?
I'm here.
Welcome to the Fox Show. What's happening, Tony?
Tony, holla.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Mr. Fox, how you doing?
What's up, baby? Chillin'.
I just got two things. First, you use plethora. I don't know what plethora means. Second, I mean,
What?
black people are being so nonchalant, being kind, being nonviolent towards, like, they're killing our kids. I think we need to take it back to the old school where we just stop putting money into the economy and hold out for a couple of months and make them come to the table and deal with the situation.
Well, I tell you that I appreciate the fact that you have some type of plan that you put together. I think it goes beyond that too. I think what we need to do is when you're dealing with the stand your ground law in these states,
Correct.
we need to not only rally the black folk, that should be a given,
Right.
but we got to rally everybody. What people don't understand is that look, when the Trayvon Martin thing happened, it left the door open for everybody.
Correct.
So if you notice in Tampa Bay, Florida,
Yes.
a white kid in the movie theater who's texting while the promos are on,
Right.
an older white gentleman says, turn your phone off, whatever. It's an empty theater.
Right.
It's an empty theater. They get into an argument. The 71-year-old white male goes, he's a retired captain, goes and gets his gun out of the car. He could have moved anywhere in the theater. Instead, he let the argument escalate. The guy throws his popcorn at the old man. The old man pulls out his gun, shoots through his girlfriend's hand, and kills that kid.
Right.
So now what I say is whatever happens in the hood eventually happens mainstream.
Right.
Here's what we need to speak to, though. When it comes to us, and I'm not, listen, man, I'm not the best.
Right.
I just want to be honest with you. I'm not Martin Luther King.
Right.
I don't ever want to say that, but I do know that I sat with 20 families. I sat with 20 families that have lost their sons all around that same age, 17 years old.
Right.
The kid in Atlanta, wrapped up in a blanket in school.
Oh, his organs.
And his organs was missing.
Yeah.
His toenails was missing. They don't even want to investigate it. The young lady who said they killed my son because he had his music up, and so therefore they killed him. And here's what we got to be careful. We got to be careful in how we get the message out, because here's the thing.
Very important.
We know that the law is flawed.
Yes.
By the law being flawed, it impacts the inner city or the urban child heavily.
Yes.
When we talk about race, we do have a problem with race.
Yes.
But now we have to split the conversation. We're going to have a conversation about race and get to the bottom of that. And then we have to have the conversation about stand your ground.
Law.
And we have to be careful in connecting the two, because what I've noticed, me coming from the South, we got to be able to get Southern white folks on our side and make them understand that the problem is everybody's problem.
Not just our problem.
But still at the same time, not turning our back on the fact that, hey, I know when I used to do this joke called, when I would go into a all-white establishment and they didn't really see my face and I have a hoodie on, or I was in Chicago at one of the hotels. I came in the elevator and people, oh my God, they all the white people got to the corner of the elevator. Then after a few floors up, somebody had the courage to look at my face and say, "Oh my God, that's Jamie Foxx."
Right.
He's a nice Negro.
And so we do have that. So I don't ever want people to understand that that's being watered down. But in order for us to really get change, we're gonna need white people.
Yeah.
We're gonna need Mexicans. We're gonna need Asians. We're gonna need Indians. That's why the next time we go to the Peace Walk, it's gonna be an even bigger umbrella and a bigger quilt, as we could steal from Jesse Jackson, and make it really a universal message. And in the press, stop doing this in the press. To all of y'all in the press, stop saying we have so-and-so from the left and so-and-so from the right in order to talk about the situation. Because every time you do that, if you on the left, you only going to hear what the left says.
Right.
If you on the right, you're only going to hear what the right says. So we need to have conversations with no politics involved.
Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle, and just talk about our kids. It's Foxx on Radio.
Ooh.
We coming back, man. We got deep. We coming back. We coming back. We coming back.
Yo, we are back. It's Foxx Radio.
Foxx Radio, baby, it's going down.
Sunday.
Got a chance to see the combines.
What you think, Foxx?
I saw the combines.
Uh-oh.
Saw the combines.
Oh, my God. Oh.
And with the 7th pick in the draft, the Baltimore blowjob select.
I
He did bad. I heard he did bad.
Who?
Michael Sen.
Oh.
And I'm not, listen, guys, don't get your panties in a bunch. I'm not doing gay jokes.
Right.
Don't do that.
But
No pun intended.
Michael Sen, what happened?
Well, he laced them up, and
It was a tough. And you know what?
He had a little bodysuit on.
And here's the thing. This how it affected me.
okay.
Because, he made the announcement. So I started looking at particular things.
Okay.
When he was running. I said, wow, that looks interesting.
Okay.
I don't, it just, hands were a little.
Well, I said ESPN. Every time they showed him making a
And that was
tackle,
that
it was from behind. I'm
See,
like,
ESPN was on that board. Yeah, something was
every
going on.
tackle he made.
Or maybe
tackle
it was
through
me.
from behind.
Yeah, and here's the thing. And here's the thing. I applaud all of
Your gay friends?
my gay friends for now being
The
able
alternative lifestyle.
to get alternative. Like, I got to be careful. I don't know.
Right. Defend nobody.
All of my
Dudes are like dudes.
yeah. But it's gonna take it takes a little time to get used to it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, your boy had the
It's just
number
gonna
one
take a
selling
little-
jersey when
Who
he
did?
went to the Knicks. I mean, to the
To the
Nets.
Nets?
Jason Collins?
Had the number one selling jersey.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was just dudes with just jerseys on, nothing else.
Oh, okay.
It was that's all they had was just the jersey on. That's a
I'm
pump.
looking for
I saw a
the
dude. I saw a dude with a net jersey on and a size 76.5 pump.
Wow.
And just the jersey on.
Dude love.
Jason.
Was it a red bottom?
I believe so.
Okay.
You got a phone call. Speaking of female,
in some areas.
you got a phone call. We got Tamara from Cali in the house.
Tamara, talk about it. Tell us what you feel about
Does she like football?
football and the fact that Michael Sam's the first gay NFL player. I mean, courageous. Speak up.
I think it is courageous. I think it is courageous, and we should stop judging people, you know, because you have to look to your side, and you never know. You know,
and you never know when you might have a little future makeup artist.
Yeah.
you never know, you know.
You know what I'm saying? You might have a little designer.
Whatever at the end. So you do what you do. And
I mean, and I thought Magic Johnson was courageous too, like, you know, to be able to embrace his son.
He been knowing that. He didn't just.
What's his son's name? Oh, his son's name is Irvin Magic Johnson Jr. So
yeah, I saw him on TMZ. I saw his son.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, if you love your child, then you know you're gonna accept whatever lifestyle they have, as long as they're not harming anyone. You know,
that's true.
Well,
but Jamie, I like to applaud you too. There was a caller that called in before I got in, and I've been watching you for a long time. I've never called into a radio show ever in my whole entire life.
Thank you, babe.
And I just wanted you to know that I appreciate you as an artist, you know, all around.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for your kind words.
Fox.
Thank you for your kind words. Thank you so much.
Tamara.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Tamara, baby. Love you. Well, you know, that's interesting. I know with the coming out and, you know, being
I don't think he had to
gay.
say that. I think he should.
But that's because we're straight, Speedy. For the most part, on your part.
Maybe he just like tackling men, and maybe that's why he did bad in the combine. Combine. Maybe he's just
Camellia. What did he say?
Well, I mean, you know what? I think what it is like we're not gonna get it because we're not, you know, we're not gay. So there's no way we could understand it. All we could do is support it.
Here's the
question. What I'm saying?
question.
As a matter of fact, grab me some Sylvester right now. Dance with me in the disco.
Come on and dance.
Dance with me. Grab me something right now. Just give a shout out to.
Well, we looking for
Michael Sam.
We got Sconey. I think I got that right.
There you go. Well, let it just this is for
Sconey.
all my players that are coming out.
switch hitting.
Now you should play this just before you go out to the field. This is what's playing in the locker room right now. This is what's playing in the locker room. Hey, you know, this is not a joke.
Embrace it.
We have to embrace this.
Yeah.
This is what's going to be playing. Now you're going to hear the coach in the back. Now, guys, need you to go out there, and I want you to knock far from him. What? I got to see that coach.
But you to lay him down.
What in the shit is this music?
Go out there and kick some ass.
Go out there. So as this is playing, this is what's going on as they're going out. Play it, turn it on up.
Now, what does he say to Gutierrez? What does Coach say to Gutierrez?
Gutierrez, your lips look full today, son. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to all my players that are coming out.
Here's a question, Fox. If he runs up behind you and slap you on your ass, are you upset?
I ain't with all that now. Hold up.
I ain't even in the game.
So you saying he can't hit you and say good game? You just want
he can say me good game, but high five me. You know what I'm saying? High five me.
Let's chest bump.
Because, you know, a gay guy was what was said on ESPN. A gay guy created the high five.
Wow.
No, Magic did.
Yeah, no. Baseball player. Baseball player. That the Dodgers, as a matter of fact, didn't want him on the team because they thought he was. They found out he was gay. They were trying to ship him out. He created the high five, and it was Dusty Baker.
Wow.
Dusty Baker goes out because Dusty Baker said, I knew he was gay or whatever like that. He hits a home run, and Dusty Baker was the first guy to go out there and didn't
want to embrace it.
He didn't know what to do. He said, I don't know what I'm going to do. So he went out there and he just had his hand up like this. And
because he was the next batter up.
His arm was in there.
For the home run.
So Dusty just held his hand up like that, and he hit him at the time. And so a gay man created a high five.
So they're very talented.
Very talented. So turn it up again. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Go crazy today.
Foxx Radio, baby.
Hey, and for all of you guys that are on the verge of popping the lock on the door, open it up so I know where I stand. So I know that's who it is. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Come on out so I know exactly who it all is, and we just embrace.
855-369.
There it is.
98, 98. This is
And y'all got about 90 days until these jokes start happening. Y'all had a great run.
Great run.
All of my gay friends, we hadn't had a chance to tell no jokes about y'all. Y'all got about 90 days.
90 days.
And we're going to unleash this on y'all ass because, pause. We're going to unleash it. All right.
We got Sconey in Chicago.
Sconey, Chicago, Chi-Town, 312, 8th and Wabash or Southside.
I'm sorry, it's Darren in Kentucky.
Darren in Kentucky. Speedy's
What you got
going on, man?
What up with it, baby?
Yeah, I think the situation as far as, you know what I'm saying, coming out in the NFL, it's not so much as a gay guy playing football. I think it's more of like a locker room thing. Because me, used to playing football, I mean, when you're in the locker room, I mean, I'm just going to throw them out there. You horse around a lot in the locker room. Whether you naked, you got clothes on or whatnot. So I think, and when you actually incorporate, okay, well, this guy's actually gay, you kind of hold back a little bit, and it kind of brings up like a little tension in the locker rooms. I don't think it's so much as
so you wouldn't like him. You wouldn't like him popping his towel on your ass.
He dropped the soap. You out.
You kind of look at it a different way. It's like if your boy, you know, he ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? You know, he slaps you on the ass or something.
But you don't know if he got a crush on you or nothing. That just...
But if a gay guy does it, it's like, wait a minute, what just happened here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
hey man, who's stroking my penis like this? Oh, wait a minute.
It's only halftime.
Horseplay has changed.
I mean, you can't even, you can't even be in the locker room and cuss. You know what? I suck my dick, nigga. He probably really want to.
Oh shit! Let us hear it.
On the field issues.
Say it again.
You playing football, ain't nobody paying attention. As long as you do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying. But I think it's more of a locker room thing, and you know what I'm saying, and a personal thing versus actually what the guy does on the field.
Right.
You're right. You're right.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for the insight. Now, this is the question.
Raise it.
I guess I don't have to worry about it because I'm not going to be in the locker room. But I mean, I guess the question is that, you know, because I know when I see women naked, I mean, shit.
You get around?
Even if they're your homegirl, you still got to just say, like,
damn. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I won't put nothing out there. You know,
we got Clinton from Alabama.
You should just move on.
Clinton, are you there?
You should just move on off this subject.
Clinton on the phone, Fox.
Y'all got
Alabama. All the way from Alabama.
Alabama 205, baby. Holla at me now.
You already know, man. Listen, hey, what's going on, man? I had to call in. Damn it, you was talking about racism in the South. And you know, you going up in the South. Let you know who I am, man. I do stand-up comedy down here in Birmingham. I live in LA as well. And it was crazy. Let me tell you about my story because I can really speak on it. When you talk about we need voices and you know, people getting out here and addressing the situation, man, listen, I was incarcerated. I worked on a campaign here in Alabama, which was a controversial campaign. And I worked on a campaign, man, and I was putting up signs. And as I was putting up signs, it was like 8 o'clock at night. And I was putting the signs up, and this white guy come outside and shoot his gun in the air. He starts shooting at me. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm thinking I got shot. I'm like, shit, my whole soul out of my body. You know what I'm saying? So they called the police. The police called. They had me at they had me at the police station from 8 o'clock that night up until 7 o'clock that morning because they didn't know what to charge me on. And they charged me on breaking and entering of a vehicle. Something I didn't even do. So when I get down there, they put me in jail on a $50,000 bond. And, you know, be honest, man, my family, we couldn't afford $50,000 to get me out. We didn't even know what to do. This was my first time getting incarcerated. So they gave me a $50,000 bond. And when they gave me the bond, let me tell you, it was so crazy. I never went through anything like this. I weighed almost 250 pounds. When I went to court, man, I stayed in there. I got in there in August. I didn't go to court until February. I was probably weighing like 160-some pounds, man. It was ridiculous. And the sentence that they gave me was a 5-year sentence,
but you got
split two to serve in the Department of Correction. This is my first time ever getting incarcerated.
Man, well, listen.
And it was so crazy because we didn't know what to do. My family didn't know what to do. I was dealing in a circle that it was like, if you know, it was like I went.
But you thin now, though. You still thin?
No, I done got back.
You need to go back to jail.
As soon as I went out of jail,
I'm like Luther right now, man. I got I'm big Luther now. I'm little Luther, big Luther. It's crazy, man.
Bucket of chicken.
Hey, well, I'm gonna, but this is what's gonna have to happen.
Clinton.
This is what's gonna have to happen, Clinton, and everybody hear this. When you're from the South, man, there's a certain kinship. I wouldn't trade being from the South.
That's right.
For anything in the world, with my black friends, my white friends, everybody. But we have to somehow bring camaraderie when it comes to racial issues. The other part of it is that we're going to have to start educating young black men that if they are being targeted, we got to educate you on what you have to do in those situations.
Profile.
And you know, if you're profiled or whatever, then whether it be your parents or whether it be a person at your church or something like that, we just have to keep our ears up. We got to be,
keep our ears up.
Yeah, we gotta be attentive as how things are going down, you know. And I'm sorry that happened to you, brother. But hey, man, you know what? That's how it is. So now we got to deal with those situations. It's Foxx Radio.
Yes, it is.
We going down with it. What's up with it, Speedy? Holla at me.
Hey, we got Malika. I think I got that right. In North Carolina. North Kakalaki. You there?
Yes, Malik. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Hey, baby. What's happening with
more
it?
people here then, baby.
I'm doing well on my way home from work, and just wanted to say that I love your work, and you are tremendous. I'm actually a filmmaker, and I just want to know. I'm doing film festivals. I do short films. I do it in Charlotte. You know, we find people who allow us to use their businesses, and I'm just trying to find a better way. I'm a script writer, a screenwriter.
You want a job?
Let me ask you this: so how can we follow you? Or is there a Twitter or an Instagram or something you can put out there? Because there's so many ways now to get your movie done. There's Jumpstarter. How can we go online and watch some of your work?
Well, I am on Instagram. It's mbirdny at Instagram.
Mbird.
I'm on. Yeah.
Spell it for us, love. MBYRDNY. That's my Instagram name. You can also find my most recent short film on YouTube. It's called Organized Chaos. Nice. Seems like I've heard that. Have I met you before?
No, I wish.
Okay. I mean, I ain't heard that. I ain't never
Not at North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina represent. Yes, but I'm.
There you go, baby. Well, we're happy that you put that out there for us. We're gonna go online and check out your stuff. Organized Chaos. Listen, that's how you do, man. You know, you reach out and you never know what may happen. We appreciate your call, and we are definitely gonna check out your stuff. And if it's popping, we're gonna reach out to you. For real.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Organized Chaos / short film. That's
we're pulling it up right now. Organized Chaos. We're pulling it up right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
baby girl.
All right.
Malika, North
Carolina. You getting a lot of love right now.
It's Foxx Radio. Well, Speedy, you know what, man? We've been at this for so long, Speedy. Yeah. And I told him whoever's got calls for Speedy, just hold off.
Hey, J. Foxx, you know we got to do some talking.
What's going on with it, baby? Holla at me.
We just got a lot.
Is it about a sports? It seems like we got a little sports in the air right now.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Well, what's going on with this?
Well, I got a lot on my mind, man.
Get it off your CHESS.
Well,
what?
You know,
spell it again. Okay,
after LeBron scored 61 points against the Charlotte Bobcats,
they lost 3 in a row.
Junior college.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's been bad.
They lost 3 in a row.
And I don't know if he's asking. I mean, what's going on with the mask? And you know what's the problem?
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you because
so if a Phantom Rolls Royce run out of gas, it ain't a Phantom Rolls Royce. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying, man. If a Phantom Rolls Royce run out of gas, I'm just trying to say, even if you stand next to that bitch, you still fly, my nigga. I'm just trying to figure it out, T.
So what? Your oil light on?
I hear
your doors ajar.
I hear what you're saying,
right?
But you know, you called me the other week when the man went off, and I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I did, and then I dodged you. Then I dodged you for the next. Then I dodged you for the next 6 days. It hurts. Don't it hurt when they let you down?
Yeah.
And ain't nothing you can do about it. But hey, listen, man. So did Indiana. Indiana had three games.
Lost 3
so did
games
Oklahoma.
straight. Lakers won today.
Lakers won. If Lakers won, I mean, it's anything can
Clippers
happen.
on fire though.
Clippers on fire, but I mean, like we had this conversation on the road yesterday, and everybody was talking about the LeBron James. To me, it's just at the end of the day, we're gonna see how these guys are playing towards the end of the season. I feel like Indiana jumped out there a little too fast.
Yeah.
And things is not really gelling. People are catching up to him. I think Kevin Durant is doing his thing. Kevin Durant is really coming into his own.
Well, they lost today.
Then again, maybe he's not.
Yeah.
But when you talk about LeBron James, I'm just trying to hear what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
I just need to hear what you're saying.
Why did he shoot 7 for 30 today? I was just wondering.
Shot 7 for 30 today?
Something like that.
Today?
Yeah, we lost.
What was the score? Who'd y'all play?
How many you had? You said we lost.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago put it on them. They never even got close.
They played Chicago.
San Antonio beat them bad.
I just Wade.
Sometimes
Wade didn't have no help today.
Did Wade play today?
Wade played.
Wade played.
He
played today.
Or
25.
Oh, he played today.
Yeah, he played today.
He played today.
Chicago always plays.
He played the day before that too.
But he played today, right?
Yeah, he did.
I'm just asking.
No, he played.
Because everybody out there in Radio Land, let me make you understand. Me and Tyron have this thing. I love Dwayne Wade. I don't want anyone to think that I don't love Dwayne Wade.
Well, speak on it then.
When he plays.
Okay.
I love him when he plays. And I know that he has injuries and everything like that, but I think what it is that this whole comparison of Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, I don't think it's necessary because,
that's not cool,
it's they're teammates.
Right. That's true.
And
I'm glad LeBron came to get a ring with Wade, since Wade already.
That's fine.
No, why what? I'm just saying.
No, I completely understand.
Can we all agree that Wade had his first?
Yeah,
gentlemen?
he sure did.
Okay.
I cannot take that from Dwayne Wade.
So you saying LeBron is hampering your team? Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. He's not hampering. He's not at all. I'm just saying we just need him to be. We need him to show up. He's King James.
He's got y'all 2 in a row.
I just want him to show up, man.
Look, he go in.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Why you got your hand on your hip?
I'm not.
Did you say why you got your hand on your hip?
You gonna listen to me?
Let me ask you this then, Tyron.
What's
is
up?
LeBron James going to go down in history as the best player to ever play the game of basketball?
Impossible.
Okay, and why do you say that?
Because it's just not. It's not mathematically.
He's a Libra.
He may get the leather headband. We may get that, but no. I think LeBron is great. But come on, man. Like
he'll be one of the greatest.
Yeah, he will be one of the greatest. But
the greatest, because you got to get past Kareem.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar couldn't bring the ball down though.
Right.
And they don't even play the post position no more.
Right.
So I'm just asking you, the game has changed. I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his era was the best.
Is LeBron better than Jordan?
No, impossible.
2 different eras.
Don't matter. If you put them together right now,
it's 2 different eras.
Let's try though. Let's try to compare eras.
Okay.
See, that's a problem we have with us. We don't ask, is Elton John better than Mick Jagger?
Milk?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mick Jagger, we don't ask them questions.
Well, Elton John, I
do though. I ask if I would go toe to toe with people that love the Beatles and love the Stones. I love the Stones. I didn't love the Beatles.
Right.
I thought the Beatles was a boy band.
Okay.
Well, a great boy band. Mm-hmm. But I just felt like the Stones was, But when you talk about that, I'm not going to say my words because I don't want people to think this is me. Mm-hmm. David West told me that LeBron James was the best player to ever play the game of basketball, with Jordan included. At the same time, Pat Riley and Dr. J having a conversation with them, the way they put it was that if we played in this era, we'd have a hard time guarding someone. And he didn't name LeBron James first. Mm-hmm. He said if a person has to guard Paul George, you realize how big Paul George is and what he can do? Yeah, he said, at the end of the day, basically what I got from the conversation that all of those guys from that era would be effective, but they wouldn't be as effective as they was now. Right. You got to look at the people that are playing. You got to look at the Portland team that are playing. You got to look at Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant playing against Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Now Mike would have had to pick him up.
No, watch this. No, but Michael Jordan never guarded those guys. It was always Scottie Pippen.
Right.
Well, you're right.
It was Scottie Pippen to guard those guys. And Michael Jordan dominated Joe Dumars. Let's just speak on it. Right. Let's just be honest, though. He played against Joe Dumars, who's about my size. Who else? John Starks.
No, I hear what
Stockton. But here's what I'm saying, though.
But Dominique, you heard what Dominique Wilkins said, right?
But hold on.
Nobody heard what Dominique said?
What'd he say?
He said that their era was a lot harder. He said
that's not true though. That's
what Dominique said.
But that's emotional because Dominique comes from that era. But Dominique never played against a Kevin Durant in his life.
It was more physical in the 80s.
But you got to understand this though. If it was more physical in the 80s, they're bigger and stronger today, so they would be physical too. No. Listen to what I'm saying. If you will have the same, imagine you implement those rules right now. Mm-hmm. Right now, it's the same rules from the 80s. Dominique Wilkins will have to check someone as big as LeBron James, and LeBron James can check him like that too.
No,
listen to what I'm saying.
Hand checking and all that, they had all that back then.
That's what I'm saying. But if LeBron James was allowed to hand check, he'd be able to hand check him too. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what you're saying.
So what you're saying is...
But they don't know nothing about hand checking.
How do you know that?
Because they don't play under those rules.
But how do you know? But if they did, they would be playing under those rules.
But they've never done it. They've never done it.
But you're not. It's not making sense. If you're going to move the rule back and say now we're going to hand check, then you would allow Shaquille O'Neal to hand check.
Oh, that's a problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So if you allow them to hand check, they're going to be able to hand. So they will be able to hand check as well. Gotcha. All I'm saying is that the players at that time, what I was told, not me, this ain't my words, was that the players at the time were small. Dr. J was a freak of nature. Mm-hmm. Dr. J said, hey man, I was a freak of nature. We didn't even play basketball 24 hours. Right. We had real estate jobs. Mm-hmm. He said these dudes that play now, he said we've never seen that type of athleticism. So I'm not taking nothing from Michael Jordan. Right. But you have to look at it like this. Take the errors and just do the numbers. Michael Jordan is 6'6", playing against Kobe Bryant is 6'6". Michael Jordan is 6'6", playing against Kevin Durant is 6'10". Right. I'm just saying. Now, I'm not saying that Michael Jordan wouldn't be any less great, but it would definitely be a different fight because you name the players that was on Michael Jordan's level when Michael Jordan was dominating.
Your boy from the won the ring with Houston, Clyde would have been.
Man, that was in the 80s.
Clyde was nice.
About the 90s. In the 90s. I'm just asking a question. I'm not taking nothing from Michael Jordan.
Jordan played in both eras, though.
He played at the end of the 80s, but he played in the 90s. It was the 90s Bulls.
Yeah.
So it was really,
I'm just asking.
It was really Jordan and Olajuwon was the two like the most dominant.
But look at the game now. You got a great Oklahoma. Look at Westbrook.
Yeah.
Was there a Westbrook back then?
Nah.
Magic.
Nah. Magic couldn't run like that though, like as fast as Westbrook or something.
But Westbrook
didn't attack.
Get to the rack.
He couldn't hold Magic.
But Magic didn't attack like that.
But let me ask you this: name a Westbrook back at that time. Name a Kevin Durant back at that time. Name a Paul George back at that time.
I would say Clyde Drexler was like
name a Lillard. What's the guy from Portland?
Oh, Wayne Leonard.
Name a Chris Paul from back at that time. Name a
Isaiah Thomas.
That's true, right? Name a what's the big light skinned kid, red nose pit. Blake Griffin back at the time. Name these guys.
Karl Malone.
Sean Kemp.
Yeah.
Sean is nice. I'd put Sean against him.
I give you that. But look at the way NBA is right now. Everybody athletic. Look at Paul George. Paul George, to me, he sort of like lets you know, like, hey man, it's different.
Yeah, but back in the day, they just went in the backyard and lift weights.
With water bags. It's Foxx on Radio, y'all. Call in 855.
Again, not my words. Not my words.
These are
369-9898. This is the number to call in too.
We're going to take a break. We're coming right back.
Come right back. Stay on the line if you're there. It's Foxx on Radio. Foxx on Radio, we are back.
Yeah, there's a hit out on me now. They said I said that Michael Jordan was 10.
Yeah, you said that.
I didn't say that.
Well, you can always retract.
You said Michael Jordan cannot play today.
That's Mike is on the phone.
No, you can retract that though, Jay. You can,
Don't I don't ever want anybody to take the money.
You said Michael Jordan cannot get a layup today.
I besmirched.
I think somebody on the phone want to talk to you about this. We got Jerry out of Washington. Jerry, what's up, Jerry?
Hey, what
Jerry,
up,
you there?
What's good with you,
Holla at
baby?
me, man. I'm embarrassed. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, don't even worry about that, man. Everybody got their opinion, so people don't say what they're going to say. But I just called in to say I love the show. Y'all keep me up when I'm down. You motivate me. You make me want to do better every day.
Thanks,
but I did want to say something to Mr. Turner, if I can.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Hey, what's good with you, man? Hey, I'm a big fan. I've loved you ever since Menace. I went to the movies like 20 times back when it came out. So I showed you much love.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, man.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. I did want to know, did you have any new projects coming out that I need to be looking out for?
Right now, we got some television stuff that's in development. I just did a short film called "And She Was My Eve." You can look at it online on Yahoo. That Mr. Jamie Foxx directed me in. Shut up, Speedy. Jamie Foxx directed me in, and She Was My Eve. You can look at it online, Yahoo.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate the
Thank
call.
you, man.
Jerry,
we appreciate it, man.
He love you, man.
It's all good.
The dude,
all good.
A lot of dudes love you.
Speedy, ain't nobody gonna call in for you though.
Yeah.
My big girl.
Speedy, I just want to say you.
Yo, pizza is ready.
Yo, Speedy, you make the bombest pancakes in the world. Ooh, they sleeping on your batter skills.
Pause.
Yeah, you can't get that.
Are you putting Parmesan in your batter?
To all of the listeners out there, we're going to do a countdown to Spider-Man.
Wow. Are you ready?
We are doing a countdown to Spider-Man. We're going to give away a couple of tickets so people can come to some screenings. So countdown to Spider-Man, which is coming out May 2nd.
Are you ready, bro?
You know what? I'm happy for the Spider-Man franchise. Right. Happy for Mark Webb. Happy for Andrew Garfield. There was a little bit of a mistake with Andrew Garfield. He was supposed to bring a kid out, and he's supposed to. He had leukemia, and you know how people like to twist stories and make controversy.
Correct.
They didn't have enough time to bring out the kid who had leukemia, and it didn't fit within a live show.
Okay.
And then people tried to dump on Andrew Garfield. All he did was just try to get the kid on there. It didn't work out. He eventually took the kid to Disneyland, which was great. But Spider-Man, I don't know. This is what I don't. If somebody can help me, there's 27 million hits. On the commercial trailer.
Oh,
is that a lot of hits?
Incredible.
Yes,
it's a lot.
So shout out to Sony and all those guys. I got a feeling this is going to be really big. I'm just happy to be a part of it. Dane DeHaan, who I think is fantastic in the movie
Dane
as
DeHaan.
well.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Speedy.
Are you ready to see an action figure of you in Toys R Us?
Well, I've had action figures before, Speedy.
Those are Jack in the Box heads, but I'm saying,
Wait a minute. There was a Django doll,
but the Django doll sold out. You couldn't get them.
I got one. Right?
You got one. But no, this is going to be where little kids are playing with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my God, Speedy, you got.
Yeah, well, you know what? I listen. I'm just humble and happy to be a part of it, and I think Sony has done a fantastic job with what they're doing. We're going to start a countdown here on the Foxhole. We're going to go all the way.
How many tickets?
We're going to go. We're going to give away at least a handful of tickets towards these
to our faithful
screenings
listeners
and everything. Our faithful listeners. So check that out because your kids will really enjoy this. But I think it's going to be great. We actually have our own little trailer that we're doing, the Electro trailer. Electro's going to get a Instagram. He's going to get a Facebook, and he's going to get a Twitter here.
I'm shocked to hear
coming
that.
up in the next
So,
few
Fox,
days.
can we do this? The person that comes up with the best Electro costume, homemade, for a ticket.
There you go.
For some tickets.
I like that.
Yeah, so
Write
we'll
it down.
do that. And so be looking out for that coming up this week when Electro
Instagram that
goes
picture.
online.
Okay.
And he's gonna talk some trash about Spider-Man. I hear he's very upset.
Wow.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came Electro
Damn, I'm scared.
and wiped the spider out. So that was crazy how she just ran past.
Shit.
So be ready for that. He's gonna get his own Instagram and his own Twitter, and I'm gonna see what Electro has to say. Anyway, that and also too coming up December 19th.
Okay.
December 19th.
It sound like that's around the corner.
Popping?
Annie.
Oh,
yeah,
I seen the trailer. Hi.
Oh, the trailer's out?
I seen the trailer.
Yeah.
How you see it?
I pay attention to my friend Speedy.
Yeah, Speedy, while you out there shaking and faking. So Annie, shout out to Quavinjane Wallace, who was in Beasts of Southern Wild. She is taking on the character Annie and doing a
And Will Smith is
fantastic
involved
job.
in that.
Will Smith is a producer. James Lassiter is a producer. Caleb Pinkett is a producer. Jay-Z is a producer. Can we get Hard Knock Life?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is
Now,
a producer.
are they on set while you're doing all this or no?
JL was, and Caleb Pinkett, who's Jada Pinkett's brother was on set, and when I ran into Jay-Z just before we started the production, I said, we really need to hear this in the movie right here.
At the beginning or just in the movie?
In the movie, beginning, whatever, it doesn't matter. I watched this guy perform this at the Super Bowl. It was amazing.
You know, that was one of my things. I heard this in the trailer, but was there going to be another one with Jay-Z?
Well, this is in the trailer, and they may play something at the end for Jay-Z. But I mean, I think it's a testament to his star power and what he did. People don't understand is that the Annie trailer sat around for years. I mean, the Annie movie sat around for years, and they wouldn't release the rights to anyone. And until Jay-Z came along, and they released the rights to him. So that's a testament to what he can do. So shout out to Cameron Diaz, that's my girl. Shout out to Quinvingine. Shout out to Will Gluck. All those guys.
Doesn't that say how far you've come along? You're involved with
I'm just hired help. I'm just hired help, Speedy. I just get in where I fit in and try to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So Annie, December 19th, and that'll come out later on, but just want people to, have that on their radar. And there it is. It's Foxx Radio. It's a beautiful day out here. At some point, we're going to have to get outside. Now, are we talking about this here? So Extra Boom, you want to hop on here and tell us what this is?
Boomphones. This is what it's called, Boomphones. Oh, yeah, you can use this one right here, my brother. What's your name?
Ooh.
You got to turn your mic.
My name's Ohad. How you doing?
Ohad.
Yeah.
Ohad?
I bet you've never heard this name before.
Where are you from?
Originally from Jerusalem, yeah, but I grew up in Canada.
Oh, okay. Shalom.
There you go.
I don't know what that means.
I know, you don't know nothing.
Tell us about your headphones, man.
Now, this is this is the Boomphones, the first headphones that can transform into a boom box. Basically, we're looking at the transformer.
That's exactly it.
Now, speak on this.
So pretty much we're the first headphones that have equipped speakers on the outside of the headphone, so you can use them as internal, you can use them privately, or you can, with a push of a button, share the music with everyone around you.
Right.
So they have 2 internal drivers and 2 external speakers that are meant to play music externally. And then right here you have the pocket speaker.
Yes, right here.
So what makes the pocket speaker unique is that it's the size of an iPhone, double the thickness.
It plays the same thing she said.
There you go. It has 2 subwoofers, 4 drivers, plays 360 sound. You can sync 2 of them wirelessly. It has a true wireless Bluetooth chip in there, so you can experience it in stereo mode. We pretty much offer the most sound per square inch. That's what we're all about. So if you look at these, they're extra thin, extra small, but they really project, loud sound that's very clear. And same thing with our headphones.
I heard the headphones and I heard the outside. Sound great.
Thank you very much.
Now, Boomphone. Now here's what I'm gonna say. I have something I want to pitch you because I have something that I think we can get together and do some business. I have a really, really, really cool idea that I think you really enjoy. These phones look great. They look look sturdy. They don't look like you guys skimped on making them. Now, how are sales?
Sales are really good. I mean, we just launched about 1.5 years ago. What we wanted to do, instead of just dumping it in all the major retailers, we wanted to make sure that we tested the market and made sure that we knew exactly what it is we were doing before we just threw it out there. We sold well over 20,000 units, mainly online. But this SKU right now is going to be discontinued in about 6 months. Yes, we have a brand new headphone that we've been working on for the past 2.5 years.
Don't tell him because I want to be involved in this. Hold on.
I feel like an episode of Shark Tank right now.
Hilarious. Because I have an idea for you. I think but we have to. I got something that I think that will really.
I like
as far as the idea I'm going to tell you, it'll be great visually as a commercial, and also it'll be great for what you can do is. If you cut me in on it's a great phone. So I'm going to discontinue this. You got a brand new one coming out, and now this one right here, the little iPhone thing. Now see, like when you're making love, I could just sort of tape this to my shoulder. And boom, hit the music that I want right there. You know what I'm saying? Strap this to her inner thigh. I need some music while I'm working down here.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So it's the Boomphones pocket speaker. You guys are going. Would you consider going head to head with Dre or Beats, or this is just?
This is completely. We're doing something completely different than Beats. We're in talks with Beats because I'm friends with some people over there, and we're doing the complete separate thing than what they're doing. So we're not really necessarily trying to compete with them. We're putting speakers on a headphone, which they're not even trying to do, and then we're trying to go thinner. They're going bigger.
Right.
That's
thinner's better.
Yeah. Well, it's not the size, it's the performance.
Same thing she said.
Well, not in my case.
He said thinner's better.
You do work for a dipstick, I tell you what.
Hilarious.
But you a court low. I'm saying for a cocktail winner, you's a bad motherfucker. Well, this is fantastic. Now, how can people get Boomphones?
If you want one.
Boomphones.com.
Nice.
And then we're on other retailers such as urbanoutfitters.com.
That's what you do. If you're a Foxhole listener, just hit them and say you heard it on the Foxhole. They'll hook you up.
There it is. We love it. Boomphones. Listen, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Listen, I'm just glad to get back and get my feet wet. We got a lot of great things coming up.
Yes.
We're going to do from now on, from this day on.
Let me write it down.
Tyron Turner and Jamie Foxx are going head to head with this sports thing. All right? We're going to start watching it. I think LeBron is going to come through and win the MVP.
I think Wade going to get the MVP.
He thinks Wade is going to get the MVP.
Speedy, you're disrespectful right now. Stay out of it.
So we're gonna see
league MVP.
So we're gonna see who's gonna win. I predict that the Miami Heat will come out of the East.
I think so.
I think they'll come out of the East.
Okay.
I think it'll be another battle with San Antonio. And I do have money on the Clippers, though.
You don't like Houston at all, Fox?
I like Houston. The only thing that worries me about Houston is free throw shooting.
Okay, got it.
And when it comes down to it, at the end of the day,
you need that.
Big man's got to hit the free throws, and he's not going to be able to help him in the fourth quarter.
Got you.
So, but I did lay down a nice, generous bet on the Clippers to win the whole thing. And the only reason that I did that is because it's just a smart bet.
Right.
But we're going to get into that. The other thing we're doing, Spider-Man Countdown, May 2nd. We're doing this on so we're gonna give you all the information that you need for that, for Spider-Man, and then Annie in the wings. But I'm having a great time. And then also listen out. We're going to Miami. We'll be in Miami this weekend. We're doing Miami Gardens Jazz Fest.
When you say we,
meaning like we, like yes.
That's French.
That's French.
Nigga said we.
So we're going to Miami. For all of my listeners out there, we will be in Miami this weekend on the 15th. Myself, Tank will be on my show. And if you ever seen a show where we went down and we just have those type of shows where everybody falls through, I know Trey Songz will be there. I know all these different people will be there. So it's going to be great. So I will see you in Miami. Listen, when I die, heaven better be off the chain because I'm having a ball right now. Foxhole Radio in the house. We got
your boy Speed.
In the house we got
Tyron Turner.
In the house we got
TDP.
In the house we got
Ohad.
And where you
Boomphones.
from? Boomphones in the building. It's going down. I see you, baby. Always trying to make it happen. It's going down. Foxhole Radio. When I die, heaven better be off the chain. I'm having a ball. We'll see you next week.
DJ always.